Hello and welcome to Government with Dr. Turner. In this video, we're going to take a look at different political systems. In general, you can think of political systems as a way to describe how power is divided between the government and the people. Political systems can be divided into two types, authoritarian and non-authoritarian. Authoritarian systems give ultimate power to the government to impose their substantive vision. Government decides how individuals should live their lives. Authoritarian systems are often classified by who is in charge. For example, a dictatorship or a monarchy is ruled by an individual, either a dictator or a royal figure. A theocracy is ruled by God or in the name of God. There are several countries in the Middle East that are considered to be theocracies, like Afghanistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Yemen, because governments in these countries are based on Islamic Sharia law. Vatican City is also considered to be a theocracy as the jurisdiction of the Bishop of Rome or the Pope. Fascism means rule by the state itself, although the state is often led by a strong individual. Italy during World War II is the classic example of a fascist state, and many people consider Nazi Germany to be a form of fascism. An oligarchy is ruled by a small group or a ruling class. Russia is often pointed to as being run by rich oligarchs. A few academic studies have actually pointed out that the United States could be considered an oligarchy, as the government often makes decisions that benefit the richest 10% of Americans. There are a few combinations of economic and political systems that are worth calling attention to. A totalitarian system combines an authoritarian government with a socialist economy. This would include countries like North Korea. Authoritarian capitalism allows economic freedom with strict social regulations. Examples would include Singapore and perhaps China. In non-authoritarian systems, government's role is limited to procedural guarantees. Individuals decide how to live their own lives. The most extreme form of non-authoritarian government is anarchy. Anarchy is characterized by an absence of government and laws. The African country of Somalia is often given as an example of a modern-day anarchy. In an anarchy, freedom is valued more than order and security. Democracy is a less extreme form of non-authoritarian government. The word itself means rule by the people. The goal is to maximize freedom within the restrictions that are required for collective life in a society. Advanced industrial democracies combine considerable personal freedom with a regulated but mostly free market economy. So the United States would be considered an advanced industrial democracy. Democracies are based on the principle of popular sovereignty. There is no power higher than the people. But are the citizens really in charge? Different types of democracies can be classified according to the role of the people in decision making. First is the elite democracy. In an elite democracy, citizen input ends after the leaders are chosen. So the people play a big role in choosing leaders and then almost no role after choosing leaders. This is kind of what the Founding Fathers, I think, were hoping for. Another type of democracy is a pluralist democracy. The key concept of the pluralist theory of democracy is that citizen membership in groups is the key to political power. We will take a closer look at this idea of pluralism and citizen membership in groups later on in the course. And then finally, we have participatory democracy, where individuals have the right to control all the circumstances of their lives. This would mean that we would vote on absolutely everything. This was the kind of democracy that, say, Athens had when democracy was first created. Although it sounds good in practice, it might take up more of your time than you realize. So let's review what we've talked about in this video. Political systems can be divided into two types, authoritarian and non-authoritarian. Authoritarian systems give ultimate power to the government to impose their substantive vision. Government decides how individuals should live their lives. In non-authoritarian systems, the government's role is limited to procedural guarantees. Individuals decide how to live their lives. And both kinds of systems can be further classified in different ways depending on who's in charge and the role of the people.